In 2016, with the 101st Amendment Act of the Constitution of India, the National Goods and Services Tax was introduced. The bill was brought into force on 1st July 2017. Jai Hind. The topic for today's lecturette is GST, also known as Goods and Services Tax. What was the regime brought in 2016 that came into force in 1st July 2017, right? To understand this topic, let us first understand there are two types of taxes in India. There were actually, right? Direct and indirect. So, direct taxes are those which are applied on, you can say, on your salary accounts, right? On your salary basically. And on the, goods and services you buy or avail services of, on those, indirect taxes are applied. So, before the bill was brought in, the indirect taxes were applied throughout the territory of India across different formats in different states, right? Like if you purchased, if you purchased any car, for example, right, in Uttar Pradesh, you would have to pay some different tax, and if you purchase the same in suppose Gujarat, you would have to pay less tax because the tax system was less in Gujarat at that time. What was the difference then? See, basically, before the GST was brought in, that is also known as the one nation one tax, there used to be different amounts of tax incurred by different states. So in that way, GST was introduced to bring one tax across all these states, right? So GST consists of basically CGST, SGST, UTGST and IGST. CGST means central GST. So if any product or services are made, center gets fixed amount of tax throughout the state, right? Then comes the SGST. What is SGST? Suppose a product or services are being made in, for example, Uttar Pradesh. So suppose there is a total of 18% tax on a particular product. Then 9% will be taken by CGST, that is central GST, and state will take the rest 9%, right? But if a product is made in Uttar Pradesh and sent to Delhi, for example, then what happens? The product is made in Uttar Pradesh, so the people there who are making those products will get employment. But what about Delhi, where the product is being sent? What benefit will they get? So for that purpose only, GST was brought in, so that the tax will be taken by that state where the product is being sent, where the destiny of the product is set, right? So rest 9% will be taken by Delhi in this example. Now this is known as integrated GST, IGST. That is when a product is being made in one state and sent to another state, that is where IGST comes into place. So half of the tax is taken by CGST and half by IGST, that is state or UTGST, right? Now what is UTGST? As I said, UTGST is nothing but union territory. Okay, so the tax taken by those union territories are known as UTGST. This is equivalent to SGST, right? So these were all the supposed amendments that were brought into force, and with this example you must have got what is SGST or GST all about. So what benefit has it brought? See, earlier you can say suppose there were different amounts of taxes throughout the territory of India in different states. So those states where the tax was lowest, for example Gujarat, the companies used to go and set up their plants over there, and by this what used to happen, all the benefits, all the taxes were taken by those states like Gujarat as in this example, and the products where they were sent, they used to get nothing. So there was a sort of imbalance between the states and their development. So what has GST brought in benefits? See, firstly, the states where the products are being made, they are getting employment opportunities, and the products where they are being sent will get the tax. So there is a balance of power now. They both will develop with the balance, right? So that is what GST has brought in. Okay, so this was all about GST. Hope you would have got to understand the topic. Thank you.